If you want awesome products at great prices, check out the description. Against the backdrop of a war-torn nation, a unique Shakespearean festival unfolded in Ivano-Frankivsk, Ukraine. The festival's opening wasn't a traditional theatrical performance. Instead, hundreds gathered on the theater steps, staging a poignant rally for Ukrainian prisoners of war held in Russian captivity. Tears streamed down the faces of women holding a flag bearing the image of their loved ones, while a small girl's sign simply read, "Be their voice." This powerful demonstration set the tone for a festival that transcended mere entertainment. Hours later, the haunting beauty of Romeo and Juliet unfolded in a spectacular promenade production, its tragic tale echoing the real-life suffering unfolding across the country. The festival itself, organizers admitted, was a deliberate choice. Irina Chuzanova, the program director, openly questioned whether staging a festival amidst the ongoing conflict was appropriate. Yet, the conclusion reached was that art, in this context, was not entertainment but a vital form of communal support and shared grief, a necessary ritual in a time of profound loss. Chuzanova described Ukraine's current state as a moment of concentrated simultaneity, where the normalcy of life and the horrors of war coexist in jarring proximity. The poignant reality of this statement was underscored by the absence of one Romeo and Juliet cast member, now serving at the front. This year's festival, the city's second, follows the success of the inaugural 2024 event, a testament to the enduring power of Shakespeare in Ukraine, where productions of King Lear, Othello, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Hamlet, Macbeth, and Romeo and Juliet are currently thriving across major theaters, especially in Kiev. Celebrated poet and translator Yuri Andrikovich, whose Ukrainian translations of 4 Shakespearean plays include the festival's Romeo and Juliet, articulated the inherent connection between Shakespeare's works and the current Ukrainian reality. He emphasized the theater's crucial role in confronting existential issues such as fear, hate, passion, betrayal, and the complexities of the human soul. While comedies like The Comedy of Errors and Much Ado About Nothing were included in the Ivano-Frankivsk program, the festival heavily leaned towards tragedy, featuring multiple productions of King Lear, along with Richard III and Macbeth. This emphasis on tragedy, Chuzanova explained, served as a crucial space for collective mourning and catharsis. Even hundreds of miles from the front line, in the southwest of Ukraine nestled in the Carpathian foothills, the pervasiveness of war in Ivano-Frankivsk was undeniable. Over 500 official memorials to fallen soldiers lined the city's pleasant streets, a somber testament to the constant presence of conflict. Amongst the festival's repertoire, Macbeth stands out as the most popular Shakespearean play since the full-scale invasion, its themes of tyranny and downfall powerfully resonating with the current geopolitical landscape, invoking associations with Vladimir Putin and other authoritarian figures worldwide. Andrikovich is already preparing a new translation of Macbeth for an upcoming production. Shakespeare's relevance in times of political upheaval in Ukraine is deeply rooted in history. Following the Orange Revolution of 2004, Romeo and Juliet, with its warring families, gained prominence. The post-Maidan protests of 2013, sparked by student anger towards the pro-Russian leanings of President Viktor Yanukovych, led to a surge in Hamlet productions, the story of a young man grappling with identity amidst looming conflict mirroring the national struggle. A century prior, during the tumultuous aftermath of the 1917 October Revolution, Macbeth held a similar significance. In 1920, visionary director Les Kurbuz, later a victim of Stalin's purges, staged the first Ukrainian-language production of Macbeth in Biela Tserkva, a pivotal moment in Ukrainian theatrical history. This historical context further illuminated the festival's new play, When the Hurlyburly's Done, a Ukrainian translation of Richard Nelson's work, inspired by the imagined aftermath of one of Kurbuz's productions. The all-female cast from Kiev's theater on Podol portray the women of Kurbuz's company, sharing an evening of cooking, conversation, and shared meals. Among them is Bronislawa Nijinska, the future choreographer of Stravinsky's groundbreaking ballet, Les Nosas. Nelson's play delves into the experiences of young actresses performing amidst wartime uncertainty, their anxieties and fears mirrored in the lives of the current cast. The play's resonance with the current situation was powerfully articulated by cast members Yulia Bruzantseva and Maria Domenko, who spoke of war's inescapable presence in their lives, the constant uncertainty of the future and the difficult decisions they face daily. a heartbreaking note was added to the festival's atmosphere by the tragic news of the death of Yuri Filipenko, a beloved young actor, at the front. This loss profoundly affected the cast and audience, adding an extra layer of poignancy to each performance, which concluded with a minute of silence. The profound impact of this festival wasn't lost on Professor Michael Dobson, head of the Shakespeare Institute at Birmingham University, who attended the event. He contrasted the deep emotional connection between the Ukrainian actors and audience to the often more detached experience of Shakespearean performances in the West, highlighting the profound significance of the plays in the current Ukrainian context. He further drew parallels to the role Shakespeare played in bolstering British morale during World War II, citing instances such as John Gielgud's Hamlet tour, Laurence Olivier's Henry V film, and even Denholm Elliott's performance in Twelfth Night in a Silesian POW camp. He recounted his father's experience of seeing Donald Wolfett's King Lear during the London Blitz, emphasizing the profound impact of the production and the feeling that a repeat performance in peacetime would feel like a profound diminishment. The complexities of Shakespeare's reception across history were also explored, noting the Nazi regime's appropriation of Shakespeare, including Werner Krause's controversial and anti-Semitic portrayal of Shylock, which ultimately did not lead to punishment. The Ivano-Frankivsk Shakespeare Festival, therefore, serves not just as a celebration of art but as a powerful testament to the resilience of the human spirit, the enduring power of theater in times of conflict, and the surprising and often poignant relevance of Shakespeare's timeless works amidst modern war.